Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Blaster, blasting you with the truth, giving you the truth. Disclaimer: study the things I say for yourself. Observe the things I say for yourself. I probably make like 3 videos today. Come on, YouTube. I've been on YouTube 12 years. I only have 1 year where I wasn't on YouTube. Give me my just due. Give me my real numbers. Give me my real impressions, man. I've been sticking with YouTube longer than the majority of these people. But anyway, the subject is accountability. We're talking about accountability today. Now, a lot of people want to talk about women and some of the things they do. We do need people talking about them. But lately, I've been on the boys and the men. Because to me, a lot of them just downright petty. I mean, the stuff that people going to jail for is ridiculous. And I told you, recently I had a couple incidents of pure pettiness, stuff that was long ago, some of it. It's just petty. When you become a man, you're supposed to become less petty. Like, I shouldn't always be, because you don't like masculinity and you think masculinity is toxic and this, that. I shouldn't always be, see, I always wanted my own business, but this is what drove it to me sooner. This is what made me go into my own business sooner. Like I said, complete self-employment. I don't want to deal with none of the personalities and all of that you associate with at work. I want to deal with people on my own terms, because what I notice is a lot of people don't want to be accountable for their actions, and they don't like when you hold other people accountable for their actions. Like, case in point, some of y'all out there are stepfathers. You get into it with the mother because you believe in discipline, you believe in this, you believe in that, and you don't want nobody running your house, this, that, and the other. But some people don't want you to hold their kids accountable. People don't want to face the music. So when they make a comment towards you and you make one back that brings things they did to the light, like the Bible says, what's in the darkness shall come to the light. People don't like that. People don't like that. And I want to say to you, non-blacks, don't get it twisted. Still watch people. Don't think, well, I'm not a racist. That's racist for me. No, if somebody looks suspicious around your house, call the police. You ain't being racist. If you look out the window and you see a couple B kids, like they're trying to steal your car or break in your house, how is that racism? Because you call the police, how is that racism? It's racism if they're not doing anything and you call the police. If they're not displaying any suspicious behavior. Like, yeah, you don't want them around your house because they have a track record. Like, if you've been paying attention what's going on in Milwaukee, especially with the reckless driving and stolen cars and this, that, you better be watching them. You better not be listening, trying to prove some point that you're not this or that. I don't care if they 14, they need to be held accountable for their actions. We need to be teaching our young these things, that they are to be accountable for their actions. I mean, if you're not teaching a kid that, or you grown and you don't know that, just like when it comes to money, you have to be accountable to yourself. If you have a wife and kids, you have to be accountable to a certain extent to them as well. Because if you don't, even from a pure money standpoint, that's why they call them accountants because they keep track of your money. And just like being accountable for your actions, you keeping track of your actions. What does this mean? This means that if you don't want to go to prison, if you don't want to go to jail, then those things that will have you in jail, you avoid. Those people that will have you doing those things that will have you in jail, you avoid. You avoid. When it comes to girls, those people that will have you having babies out of wedlock, don't have sex with them. You got to learn how to be accountable. Whatever it is that you want to produce in your life, you have to be accountable to yourself first. Be like, okay, I want to make $80,000 a year. Research. What can I do to make $80,000 a year? What can I do to make $100,000 a year? What can I do to buy a house? What can I do to have my own car? Accountability starts with yourself. You can't, systematic racism. They're racist. I can't find a job. Have you looked hard enough? Have you tried? Have you given up? Well, how many applications you fill out yesterday? Oh, I ain't do any yesterday. How many did you do the day before that? Oh, I ain't do none that day. Okay, then how you saying that if you went to 6 places and they were racist, let's say they were racist, and you didn't get the job, so you supposed to stop there? No. All that robbing people, if you get killed or if you end up in prison, and I know, because like I say, corrections, I keep telling you, I was in correction. You can't be out, see, that's just poor home training. You can't be out here doing the stuff that'll get you killed or locked up, and then you expect to be released to do it more. And y'all judges, you need to be accountable. You get paid the big money to judge these cases properly. You can't afford to give people too many chances. People's lives is on the line. But people don't want to be accountable. People don't want to be accountable. That's one of the reasons why they hated Trump. Because Trump, he didn't try to really please people, so to speak. He did what he felt. And who's to say he was always right? Was right. Because he was accountable to himself first. And now that he's gone, all of you no account, you remember that term? All of you no account people, y'all ain't got nothing to say now. Y'all, I voted for, I'm riding for Biden, this, that, and that. You ain't got nothing to say now. Where you hiding at? You ain't got nothing to say now. You was putting up memes, you was doing all kind of stuff during this election time. Some cowards, man. And some of y'all voted for Biden out of pure cowardice. You were so scared of what your grandmama would have thought, or your mama would have thought, or your daddy would have thought. So you voted for him out of fear, some of y'all. You don't know how to be accountable. Another thing, you have to hold everybody accountable that comes your way. Like you're not gonna be disrespectful towards me. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do that. You holding people accountable. See, that's what's wrong. That's one of the things that's wrong with the world right now. And people don't want to be accountable. They want to do whatever they want to do, and they want you to accept it. That's no account. That's not being accountable. And on that, I'm going to close with this one. I got a couple more coming. You got to learn how to be accountable for your actions. You got kids, everything we do. It's a lot of people that didn't get knocked out. It's a lot of people that didn't get hurt in some type of way, because I always know that I'm accountable to my wife, to my kids. So That's one of the ways that you know that you're living your manhood or you're going towards manhood properly. If you a teenage dude that think you know everything, but you don't want to be accountable for your action, you out here doing childish stuff, you being petty, you out here stealing guns and trying to shoot people over dumb stuff, you ain't reached manhood yet. You ain't ready yet. Because you go through puberty, that don't make you a man. You're a man when you learn how to make the right decisions. You're masculine when you learn how to make the right decision. And we all gonna make bad decisions. But what are you gonna do after you make a bad decision? And if you're accountable to yourself, your bad decisions won't mess your life up for years and years. But what do people do? They go by appearance. They go by whether or not they like you or not. I don't do that. I know when I'm hearing something that I like or I think might be true, I do research. That's why life is so good for me. Because I don't just let people do my thinking for me. I want to take the top true thoughts in every category. And that's all I'm going to say. This video getting kind of long. This is the Truth Channel. Like, share, subscribe. Out here working like a man. This is what men do. They work. They produce with your hands. Your mind. See? Thanks for watching.